the news of the week. It's been a fairly busy week, even though in the US we had a holiday on Monday. There's been a lot going on from late last week to this week, and we wanted to jump in with some of the hot news. And we're going to start off with a fun story from our friends over at Nokia, because New York's DE-CIX is about to get a whole lot faster. The Internet Exchange has selected Nokia to be their preferred partner to upgrade their backbone to 400 gigabit Ethernet and eventually to 800 gigabit Ethernet. They do have something they call the Reconfigurable Optical Add-Drop Module, which of course says ROADM if you are putting it out there as an acronym. And that's going to allow this Internet Exchange to take advantage of faster speeds down the road, going from 400 to 800 and possibly even beyond. Now, one thing to note about the DE-CIX is that they are actually the 5th largest Internet exchange in the United States, and they power more than just New York. They actually power a huge chunk of New England, and they've been a Nokia customer for the last 10 years. Now, Keith, I know you've had a lot of experience working on some Nokia gear in the past, and I want to let you kind of have an opportunity to talk about why you think Nokia is uniquely positioned to take advantage of opportunities, especially in the carrier space.
Yeah, so it's not just the carrier space. I find this news interesting in two ways. One, 800 gigabits is crazy amount of bandwidth, but we are talking about the New York City backbone, so it's an appropriate future proofing of connectivity as we look at more fiber to the home, fiber to the business. Like 1 gigabit seems to be the standard. And Nokia is well known in the carrier networks, from their radio RAN businesses to down to, again, this push into the not just carrier network from an IP perspective, but carrier networks from a cloud provider and data center perspective. Nokia announced, I think it's going to 3 or 4 weeks ago now, that they have a strategic investment of about $50 million a year that changed their revenue mix from 90% carrier for their IP services, like the deal that's just announced, to 50-50 mix of enterprise customers, cloud provider customers, and carrier. This is a $50 million per year investment over the next 5 years. Nokia has visited Tech Field Day in the form of a Tech Field Day X, and they talked about their network management tool that allows you to configure networks in this abstracted way that all the enterprise IT vendors are going for. So Nokia is making moves, and this announcement, I think, will help with their street cred in getting network administrators and system administrators attention and buyers attention on trying to penetrate this new market.